Hello everyone. Today in this session we will study 32-bit RISC processor. Okay, 32-bit RISC processor, that is ARM. In common language we simply pronounce it ARM. Okay, ARM is Advanced RISC Machine. Okay, so we should know the formula, the full form of RISC. RISC is Reduced Instruction Set Computer. Okay, so there are two variations, CISC and RISC. We will going to see the difference between the both. Okay. So first RISC microprocessor for commercial use was ARM. Okay. This type of microprocessor. It was the first of its kind. Then market leader for low power, low cost sensitive embedded application. Okay, so low power and low cost. This is the need of R today. Okay, means anything which is consuming less power, which is less expensive and compact in size and highly durable. So this is need of R today. So these things are fulfilled in embedded systems. Okay, so now we will going to study this second type, that is medium scale embedded system, ARM. Okay, so ARM7 TDMI. Okay, so TDMI stands for thumb instruction set, debug interface, multiplier and interrupt. Okay, so see this diagram, like peripherals are situated attached to central processing unit and RAM. So what are the features of ARM7 and ARM9? Let's see. ARM v4T, that contains either 32 or 16-bit RISC microprocessor. Then 32-bit ARM instruction set for maximum performance and flexibility. Okay, maximum performance means high output should be there. Okay, then 16-bit thumb instruction set for increased code intensity. See, according to the need of code. Okay, whatever is the software requirement, we have to modify our hardware. Okay, so for that it is 16-bit thumb instruction set. Then unified 32-bit data bus that carries both instructions and data. So supportive data types are 8-bit, 16 and 32-bit. Then it is three-stage pipeline. Okay, there are three stages like fetching, decoding, and executing. Okay, fetching means accessing the data. All the data is ingested, and decoding is converting in the machine language. Okay, then executing is final execution, whatever is the function for which the embedded system is made for, that execution is done. Okay, so other features could be like fully static operation, then extensive debug facilities. Okay, there is on chip JTAG interface, then RT debug unit. Okay, then interface for direct connection to embedded trace macro set. That's it. So we will study this stage pipeline. Okay, and it supports both one Neumann as well as Harvard architecture. Okay, if it one Neumann architecture is seen, it is ARM7. If it is Harvard, it is ARM9. So there are 7 modes of operation of ARM7, that is USR, FIQ, IRQ, SVC, ABD, SYS and UND. Okay, so low power consumption is the main feature. Okay, now let's see what is difference between CISC and RISC. Okay, so the differences usually is seen in cost. Okay, so in CISC there is increased hardware cost, so setup goes on becoming very much expensive. In RISC, as the word is reduced, so it is reduced hardware cost. Okay, in CISC we have emphasis on hardware, here it is on software. So variable instruction set with many format is seen in CISC. Then fixed instruction set, that is 32-bit with only few format is observed in RISC. Then the load and store is memory to memory in CISC. In RISC it is register to register. Okay. So execution rate is small because small code size and high cycles per second. Okay. But here it is large code size and low cycles per second. So execution rate is quite high. So these are some examples of ARM powered product, okay, like the smartphone, digital camera, then pager. So everything is example of the of this ARM 7 processor. Now we will see the pipeline organization. Okay, so one advantage of pipeline organization is it increases the speed. Okay, like most instructions are executed in single cycle. Okay, see if it was means very less number of stages were there, so the execution could be take quite time. Here the stages is 3 stage, 5 stage or 6 stage according to the user need. So the execution goes quite fast. Now let's see the pipeline model of ARM 7 processor. So the first thing is fetch, then decode, finally execute. Okay, so fetch instruction, it has selection of the PC. Okay, select the PC, then read next instruction. Okay, in decode stage the control signals are generated. Okay, then the read operation from register file is done. Okay, then in execution state the arithmetic and logic unit perform their work. Finally there is load or store operations. Okay, now for these three blocks, okay, for these three stages. For fetch stage, the blocks which come in consideration are address selector, incrementer, and register. Okay. Then for decode stage, we have to consider control logic and register file. Whereas in the final execution stage, the blocks like ALU, arithmetic logic unit, multiplier, and shift, they are in the picture. Okay. So to represent this three stage pipeline of fetch, decode, and execute, we have to use this graph. Okay, see, like instructions which is sent at time t plus 1, t plus 2, t plus 3, and t plus 4. Okay, so at instant t only one fetch instruction is being carried, fetch operation of only one instruction is carried out. Okay, of instruction I. Okay, consider second instruction I plus 1. So during time period t plus 1, the decode and fetch operation of second instruction, decode operation of first instruction, and fetch operation of second instruction is carried out simultaneously. So similarly in time t plus 1, all the three operations are done but of different instructions. Okay, this is the pipeline organization in ARM 7. But if it is 5-stage pipeline, okay, now fetch, decode, execute, it is for 3-stage pipeline. If it is 5-stage pipeline, so the different stages are fetch, decode, execute, buffer or data, and write back. Okay, now see this 5 stages. This register register read and register decoder, and arm or thumb instruction decode. This is carried out in decode stage. Okay, in execute state, the shifter and ALU, they are working. Memory access is carried out in memory stage. Okay, then finally write is carried out in write block, register write. What are advantages of this 5 stage pipeline? It reduces work per cycle. Okay, see, as more number of stages is included, so total work network it is reduced. Okay, then separates data and instruction memory. We have bifurcation of both, reduction of CPI, clocks per instruction. Okay, average number of clocks per instruction is reduced. Now, pipeline flushed and refilled on branch, causing execution to slow down. Okay. Then special features in instruction set eliminate small jumps in code to obtain the best flow through pipeline. See, the this flow is constant. Okay. Now we will go through the architecture of ARM7. So first of before that we will see what are different core arms and their version and features. Okay. First of all, this is some short forms like T is thumb instruction set, M enhanced multiplier, D is on chip debug, I is embedded ICE logic. Okay. ARM1, it is version 1, feature is 26-bit address. Okay, then ARM2, ARM2AS, ARM3. What are the features? 32-bit multiply and coprocessor is present. Okay, ARM6, ARM7, ARM7D, and this type of other family, it is comes under version 3. Okay, so it has also several set of features. Okay, students. Now we will simply move on to the architecture diagram. Okay. See, in address register, we get the input from ALE. Okay. Then register bank has 6 status registers. Okay. 31 into 32-bit registers. Then multiplier, barrel shifter, bus, these are like this. Okay, ELU is performing execute operation. Okay, 32-bit ALU, barrel shifter and multiplier, you can see barrel shifter and multiplier, it comes under decode. Okay, so carefully observe this diagram of ARM7 architecture. Now we will see the data flow. Okay, the same diagram which we observed just now before a while. So what are different execute and decode operations? Okay, so fetch means getting data ingestion. So it is carried out in address register. Okay, so this address register is giving this input to register bank. Okay, in register bank, this decode operation is carried out, and final operations of execute is done by ALU or whatever the logical process, arithmetic process. So it comes in execute column. Okay, so multiplier, barrel shifter, and ALU. These are components of execute stage. So we have seen the architecture of ARM7 and data path overview. Now we will see the pin diagram. Okay, pin diagram of ARM7. So students, see, we can see there is clock signals are there. Okay, 3 pins for clock signal, then memory interface, MMU interface. Okay, then JTAG controls for external peripheral systems. Debug pins are also there. Bus control, interrupts, initialization. Okay, then ground VCC is also present over here. Okay students, so kindly observe this pin diagram. Okay, we will have some practicals of the same in our practical lab. Now we will see modes of operation of ARM7. Okay, so ARM7 has this following modes of operation. So user, okay, user mode, processor mode is done when we have unprivileged mode under which most tasks run. Okay, most tasks prefer this mode of operation. Okay, FIQ, long form of this is fast interrupt. Okay, FIQ is entered when high priority interrupt is raised. Okay, then IRQ is for low priority interrupt. Okay, when a low priority interrupt is raised, so the operating mode is IRQ. Then supervisor, okay, SUP also it is represented with entered when on reset and when software interrupt instruction is executed. Okay, now abort is for means stopping all the operations. Okay, so if there is memory access violation by any of the component in the ARM7, so this it goes in abort mode. Then undef is for undefined instructions. Then system SYS, privilege mode for same registers as user mode. Okay, so now we see like how many registers are present in every mode. Okay, in user mode there are two, SP and LR. FIQ, that is first interrupt. So we have how many type of registers? We have 7 registers. Okay, in IRQ, SVC and F again there are 2. Okay, so this CPSR for user mode means from R0 to R7, it is called thumb state low register. Then R8 to R15, it is thumb state high register. Okay, system uses the user mode register set. Okay, like we also work on the user mode.